Alright, well, welcome back. I guess right now we're just waiting on our biggest fan to join. And once they do, we could start. And now let's do skills. Check out what gear we have. There we go. Good morning. I think we're pretty much ready to go. This is where we stopped off last game. We have a good advantage of England. Let me see. Should we go fishing out in the ocean today? We could just explore. So we know for a fact this is Northumbria because it's just snow. North is snow. South of England, which is Greenlands. I think this is one of the best vantage points in the entire game. Beyond those, maybe even those hills, but this one is pretty central. From Northumbria, I was able to see these two mountains. Alright, let's get into it. I think low-key I kind of want to go this way because I've never really stretched into that side of the map fully, or at least the way that I want to. So we could start.
Sunan, guide me.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to complete here. Book of knowledge. No. Alright, I'm gonna ask you a question that I asked someone yesterday and they literally just couldn't answer me at the time. So I asked, what makes you feel alive? What makes you feel alive most? What makes you want to wake up in the morning and actually like be alive? What gets you up in the morning? After you're dreaming, what gets you out of bed? These are the things I want to know. These are the questions I want to ask, because I feel like everyone has a different story and everyone has a different answer. Everyone has a different drive that keeps them alive. Some people live for the daily tasks, and some people live for the bigger picture. Isn't the bigger picture just consistent smaller tasks that we must look forward to every day? So now that I'm streaming, every day that I wake up, I know for a fact that I need to start a stream, especially in the day of any day of March. So that gets me up and that gets me going. I know I have my biggest fan with me, so that gets me up and that gets me going. What else keeps me going on a daily? I don't know. I used to have a huge passion for architecture, but then I don't know. University, I still have a passion for architecture, but I don't have a passion towards the way that they teach architecture at university. I feel like I'm naturally rebellious, and although it could be a good system and it could be like it could work out beneficial for the students, for me I'm just naturally rebellious. So I try to always ask the why. Why are we doing this? Why are we doing essays and why are we doing projects? And I had a really good conversation with an old friend yesterday, Desley Julian, where he was telling me how he's working and going to school at the same time. And in work he's finding all the like on-hand experience that he needs, and he finds that when people come out from just like playing at the degree and goes into the work field, they're lost because all they've known how to do is complete assignments and submit it on time. But when it actually comes to the rigorous work required to become an architect or to just be part of an architecture firm, it will be overwhelming. And especially for like our generation where we're not necessarily accustomed to this overload of work. Beyond assignments, we're going to be up until all hours of the morning completing drawings and getting it done on time. And that's something that is real, and that's something that I wish people would tell you when you would try to figure out what you want to be in life. Because all I heard were the good things. An architect is someone who's successful and with regards to society. They are someone who can make an impact and a change on this world. An architect is the man who could see this land and know exactly what to design so that it orients the people and it also benefits the land as well. But we've moved away from the aspect of the land and we focus just on ourselves. So architecture has just evolved from what man can build to coexist with nature. Oh, this bear. Oh, what? I'm gonna die. So it changed from what architecture was, which was the ability to coexist in nature, into the ability to create self-sustaining homes to survive in. Your inspiration is your family and creating in general. Well, I know you're an artist, so that could get you going. You need to start painting soon though. Like, I know I contradict myself because I also tell you paint on your own time, but Aisha, your paintings are 1,000 times better than mine. You need to paint something like this, like a stream of England, like right there. That's exactly what you need to paint, and that's a whole landscape, and you're good there. Me, if I try to paint this, I'll put the sky purple, or I'll make the yellow, I'll make the river. What color could I put a river? I'll do some insane color. I wouldn't just put it the way that it is here. That's why I'm not a painter. I'm too rebellious to be a painter anymore. So as of now, I'm just, yeah. I definitely think that you're the painter in our lifetime. You're the true artist. I'm just the imaginative artist.
Fucking shit!
You good, Franz? You need to take a shit? Oh,
Your
okay.
baby is coming. Where's the nearest healer? I will take you.
No need for a healer, love. Just get to the top of that hill. I can do the rest.
What? All the way to the top? And you intend to go alone in your state?
Yes! Roll my fat corpse up this hill if need be.
It's too far to carry you like this without hurting your baby. She'll have to take you by horse.
You need not help me, but who am I to look a gift Dane in the mouth?
It is dishonorable to leave a pregnant woman to the elements. Why does the baby's father not come to you?
The baby's father is a god. Mockers of the wood saw me on solstice and wooed me with his song.
You laid down with a god.
Aye, is that so shocking? Mary grew Christ from the touch
I
of
hate
God.
that they do this.
I heard of a Dane god who
Am I
laid
going the
down
wrong
with a
way?
horse.
Loki. And he was also a horse at the time. You didn't get mounted by a horse
What
god,
is
did
going
you?
on with these
No,
characters?
it
They
was
just
very
don't like
much
to
a man.
interact with the horse.
A godly man, definitely not a mortal. But I didn't see him by light of day, so who knows?
But like, which hill do you want me to take you to? Okay, I'm guessing it's this one. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I definitely think that you're the painter in this lifetime. I may push off into VR and AR.
Oh, wedlock. Oh, I should raise the babe out here.
create virtual
Safe from
pieces,
town gossip,
but you need to
raising it as a
continue to create
bastard.
physical pieces.
How they'll talk.
All the artwork I've created
Lying with
already
woodland gods and
is
living
like,
out in the wilderness.
that's already
I shall become
timeless.
a witch. What do you
There's no
think,
more
love?
like it
Is
in the
that all
world
it takes to
as yet.
become a witch?
The first and
Bye
last
now, love.
of my artwork
Leave me on the steps of the
is
temple
here and
if you
present
want.
with me.
The rest shall
Anyone
come
that
back to
visits my
me.
home is able
not
to walk
leaving
away
you
with
to
an
bleed out or be
RP. Anyone
taken
of their
by
choice.
wolves. If your god lover cannot join you in birth, then I will guide your child out.
I doubt he will. I ran after our little encounter. Thank you, love. You have been kinder to me than my own kin.
That's it? That's all? She just wanted a drop on the hill? I don't know, like, if she'll hop back on the horse or not. Yeah, okay, so we're definitely not where we need to be. Where do we need to be then? She said the top of the hill. Oh yeah, you know what? Last game we said we were gonna do this. Duh. Let's look for the concept art of the day. Here. Woo! Ravenstone. That's nice. Let's examine this concept art and let's critique it. So this is definitely a digital rig. This is something that I could produce as well. On the bottom left, you could 100% see the collage efforts. Sketchwork. If I could zoom in on this, can I? No. I don't think I can. I think it was a very successful drawing. It illustrated everything that Ravenstorp is. Color scheme gave you this natural element, and the dark colors and the shades going into the river makes you know where it is situated at. I don't know, I thought it was successful. Good concept art. I could give it a like. Alright, let's do this thing behind us first and then we're good. I still don't know where I'm supposed to, like, pitch you. Where do you want to go? Just tell me where would you like to go. I hate these missions. I'm just expecting it's here. Like, if you had sex with a god, wouldn't you want to come somewhere here? I'm assuming. Yes or no? Okay. It is here. Alright. I guess.
We've made it to the shrine. Do you think the otherworldly father will be able to find us?
I wasn't impregnated by a god, just an ordinary man as bored as me. Doubt we want anything to do with this child.
I see. Then we shall focus on the child instead. Breathe deeply and try to relax. This will take time. I will build a tent. You did a great job. A healthy baby girl. Just hear that cry. Warrior's lungs.
I'm not crying.
A
You're
girl.
crying.
I have no knowledge of warriors or what to name them. How about your name then? Little Eivor?
Ermina, I've been looking everywhere. Bran told me you'd run off and I worried the worst. Is that...
This is your god lover? I expected more.
God lover? Should I take that as a compliment on my prowess or an insult to my name?
Go, Marcus. Our families would never approve the union. And if you're to have any reputation, you will forget me.
I think I get to stay in that. I care not about status.
Oh.
And if all we have together is some hut in the woods, then so be it.
A hut in the woods does sound
What a
fit for a
man.
witch and her baby.
That was a bad comment, Eivor. That was bad on your part. You just call that woman a witch. Plain up. Straight up. If that's there, we have to go over this mountain to get to the other objective. So what I'm going to right now is a glitch in the system that they've purposely placed throughout the world. So anytime I see this and I interact with it, I time jump to a moment in the future where this is actually happening. Because right now, I'm in the past doing a game about the past. So I'm in like 4 completely different time zones right now. I'm in the present, the past, the very past, and also the future. But then the future becomes my present, so the 4 time zones become strictly my present, my past, my other past, and my greatest past. I guess that's how it works. Because right now is already the past, and the present is the future. Anyways, all I'm trying to say is these missions are kind of sicker. We tried to pronounce this game in a stream and I failed miserably. Anomalies. These are anomalies in the system. Weird moments that happen. Glitches in the matrix. And when I complete them, I see what is actually happening. So let's see what's actually happening. What do I have to interact with to start? There we go. Glitch in the system. Oh. Anomaly. So we hate them, which is just weird. Hatem has a whole like character backstory to himself. Oh, exploring the wall? I don't know. I just know we have to start from here. I see white lines and a blue box and I know that's where I need to go. Don't ask me why. Dink, dink, dink. Oh, maybe I... Can I go down another one? Ah, dead. I'm dead. I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay. This has to come back first, and then I'll go. Anomalies, eh? That's all I'm stating. They created it as these weird parkour puzzles just for like game's sakes, but I'm just gonna choose to believe that the people that designed this knew that whoever wanted to complete these challenges had to be committed. Okay, no, that needs to be there. I need to get across. Do another one. Do I not have light? Oh, I need to move the light. Wait. Here. What is? Let's try. Okay, so I got that one. Nah, but then how do I access? I don't know how that... Oh, because it's a triangle, duh. I didn't even realize it was a triangle. That makes perfect sense. No. Failed. So then let me ask you a question. If this is... Whoa, I didn't realize. If this is the past, then I'll play this already. Oh, I could get over there, but I can't get anywhere else. No, what was that? It has... Oh! Duh. We're almost there. We've almost completed the anomaly. All of this just to see if we're good enough to say up. Anyways. Nope. I'm sure I could go. I don't know what happened there. I was supposed to be able to go up. Hold on. Go up. Yep. Yep. We are almost there. This is it, eh? This is it, eh?
And here, the fragment of ancient...
Ancient memory. How does that make sense if it's the future? We did all of that for less than a second's worth. That was it, huh? That sucks. All that work for a second of an ancient memory. So we have the present, the past, the very past, and then the ancient past. And the ancient past is also the future. How does that make sense? Somebody let me know. Does time act as just a continuous circle then? If the past could also be the future? And if history repeats itself, doesn't that just prove we made the same mistakes over and over again? Are we bound to keep making the same mistakes over and over again?
Aid me. Be my eyes.
Ooh. I don't feel like this is the direction we should be going, but it is a nice direction nonetheless. I feel like we should have been somewhere over here. Yep. But it doesn't matter. We're already on the road. Alright, story time. What would you like to know? I'm a good storyteller. I could give you a story while we're on the road. Ask me about anything. Literally anything. No pressure. Any topic. Let's go. Full brain blast right now. We didn't take any pictures for the day. That should change. Now the only way we see anomalies in the game is if we physically see them. I don't believe they just show up unannounced on the map. Last stream we walked next to some guards and they started talking about us like heathens. If I could like snoop in on some more conversations, I think that would be nice. I don't know what he's looking at. Like every time I'm riding the horse, he keeps looking in a direction. What are you looking at, bro? Fishing. A conversation. He's looking at his bird. A conversation on fishing. Okay. What do I know? Or something you're passionate about? Well, I am passionate about fishing. Fishing in Trinidad and Tobago. Well, first of all, when I first began fishing, I started off from the land, which gave me a very unique perspective. So I had to learn to tie my own knots, rig my own baits, cast on my own line, set my hooks, find my fish, bring it in all from the land. And then within a year, it was just forget everything you learned because we're gonna learn how to do it from a boat instead. Now there's two main types of fishing, hand fishing in Trinidad. Well, not in Trinidad, in the world. There's banking, where you stop the boat and you drop your bait down with sinkers and fish like in one spot. And there's trolling, where you use your baits as like a mimic of an actual real fish, and you pull it behind the boat as you drive so that it's constantly moving. And that gets more of a reaction bite than a hunger strike. When you're banking, you get a hunger bite. When you're trawling, that means like when you're moving and fishing lures behind you or like rigged baits behind you, you're getting a reaction strike. And I prefer trolling to banking simply because the types of fish that you catch when you troll are so much better than banking fishing in my perspective. You catch pelagic fish when you troll, and that's a difficult fish to catch. Banking, it's like in Trinidad it's salmon. Yes, you get redfish, which is a great fish, but it's crow, and most of them are just like bottom feeding fish, and I'm just not a fan of fish that stick to the bottom and like are so close to the mud, because more than likely they're gonna have mud in their stomachs as well. Pelagic fish on the other hand, well, with the exception of barracuda, which is known to have a high level of mercury inside of them, pelagic fish are like one of the best. That's like kingfish, mahi, which is locally known as dolphin. There's wahoo, which is extremely rare right now. There's tuna, is a pelagic fish, and it used to have abundance of tuna in Trinidad and Tobago. I remember when it used to have schools of tuna, like actual schools of hundreds of tuna beating around on the north coast, hitting bait balls. I remember when there was an abundance of life, and you'd go out and you'd see all the pelicans diving in one spot, and you'd know there's a bait ball, and right when you pull up on the bait ball, you'll see the tuna jumping out the water, whoosh, and chasing bait. That was one of the most spectacular scenes I've witnessed fishing. And like, I haven't seen that in the last 4 to 5 years, not a single bait ball. So I don't really like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's clear evidence that we have overfished our waters, and it's not the same. And this is 2021. We've been having this problem since while back. All the civilizations that had to move because of like low stocks, low supplies, they've outfished the area, out-hunted the lands that they're in, and that's why they're nomadic. But instead of doing that on just like a local scale where we could continue to move around and find greener pastures and like more fish, we're doing this to the entire ocean, and we're just netting everything that we see for consumption's sakes, and we're packaging everything and exporting it out as goods. And because we could do it at such a mass scale, we are doing it on a mass scale. Millions and millions and millions of sharks die. For what? Shark fin soup? Who eats that? Anyways, back. Let me try and go back to strictly Trinidad. If we're talking about fishing, we're talking about the trials of fishing. Sometimes you could be out on the ocean and fish for the entire day, and not a single fish would bite. For the entire day, moving about the entire north coast of Trinidad and Tobago. And it's not that they're not there, it's because they simply don't want to eat. Now, probably because they're not there anymore. Wahoo is such a unique fish to catch in Trinidad and other places. Is my story boring you? Who just yawned? Nah, it can't be you. I think you yawned. Is my story boring you, woman? As I was saying. Anyways. So yeah, Wahoo is one of the, sorry, excuse me doggies. Wahoo is one of the most unique fish to catch, especially in Trinidad. If you go to countries like Grenada, I guess it's more common, but they're smaller. When you catch Wahoo in Trinidad, it's like 30 plus, 40 plus. Wahoo in other countries, because they're abundant, they're smaller in size. So it doesn't like actually show the true qualities of a Wahoo. Like a Wahoo should be 60 pounds plus and a massive fish. A Wahoo should be taller than you. That's what a Wahoo should be. And that's when you should catch Wahoo. Now when it's like 15 pounds and 20 pounds, those are still babies. Wahoo is such a rare fish that even if you were to catch a 20-pound Wahoo, you're keeping that, yo. There's no way you're throwing that back. If I had my own boat, and I was on my own vibes and like fishing like that, and I caught a small Wahoo, and I didn't need it because I had food, I would put it back, just because I know of the significance of that one fish shower waters. I have nothing but love and respect for Wahoo, for kingfish, and mahi, because they've sustained me on so many times, and they've sustained my family, and they've sustained my friends. So yeah, that's just a little snippet on fishing. I'm just focusing on wahoo because that's like my favorite fish ever. This is a catfisher. Or is it a trout? It's a trout. Gray trout, regular. We're trying to catch small brown trout to give us an offering. I saw that on a hill somewhere. I don't know what happens if you do it, but I'd like to try it. Yeah. The plan is, in the future, well, yeah, the plan is to eventually get my own sailboat and sail around the Caribbean waters while fishing, and whatever I catch, I could use to sustain me, as well as like keep, if anyone else is coming on board, like I can meet friends at Trinidad and go to Jamaica, and on the way I'll have fish. And I can make sushi, so I'll always have the nori, which is a seaweed wrap, on board. I'll always have cucumbers. Not a huge fan of avocado in my sushi. Not a huge fan of avocado, period. So cucumbers. What else would I want in my sushi? I definitely need to have roe. Like if I catch a fish that has roe, I'm gonna try to like use that itself in the sushi. That's like the fish eggs. Other than that, what else would we want in sushi? That's a good question. If you lived on a boat and you fish to sustain yourself and you're able to catch like high grade tuna, what ingredients do you need? What ingredients are essential on board to make the perfect sushi roll? That is a great question. Food for thought. I'm pretty sure, oh. I start talking and I just forget what I'm doing. Something looks like it's going on over here. Fish. Let's talk about fish. If I told you my stories about fish, I could literally talk for the next 20 days about all the times I've caught wahoo, per se. All the times I've lost wahoo. Oh my goodness. I have lost wahoo in every single way possible. I've lost wahoo by bursting the line. I've lost wahoo by breaking the hook. I've lost wahoo by breaking the swivel that connects the wire to the line. I've lost wahoo because I've lost wahoo next to the boat. Yes, I have, because it came off the hook right next to the boat. How else have I lost wahoo? I've lost wahoo because someone cut me off. Absolutely. I've lost wahoo because, what else? I feel like there's so much more, but I've lost at least 10 or 15 wahoo before I caught my first. And when I caught my first, I caught 2 that day, and that was a crazy moment for me. Like from the moment I stuck that fish and it ran, when wahoo take the line, because it's such a fast fish after the sailfish, it takes your line and it goes and it goes. So that just gives you a whole rush of adrenaline. And when it stops running, it's just to pump that fish until it comes in. If you give that fish time to regenerate its energy, that fish will take you for a long ride. So once he was done running, I just wrapped him straight in. I kept the boat driving. Now the force of the boat, like driving as well as me pulling this fish, was enough to tire him out. So I didn't necessarily have to put too much pressure on him. All I had to do was keep the strain and keep the head towards the boat, so that I could pull in the fish at like a regular pace. And normally around like 3/4 way to the fight, wahoo do get tired, so they come to the surface. And once a fish surfaces while you're fighting him, that's it. That is free go. You should just wrap until that fish comes in. Because if that fish goes back under, he's going for another run. So anytime the Wahoo surfaces while I'm fighting it, we just continue as we've been going. Try not to slow down, because if you slow down, then the whole momentum that keeps that fish on the surface is going to lose, and it's going to go back underneath. And it's just to continue wrapping them in. You know, I had videos, I think on this YouTube, about fishing Wahoo. Can't remember. I don't know if I deleted it or not. On my Facebook too, I have videos catching Wahoo. But yeah, the Wahoo is just, I love Wahoo. That is my dream fish, and if I could catch that again before I die, that's definitely something to look forward to. And it should be something that makes me want to wake up just to catch that fish again. Like, I can marvel at the fact that fish was even created. What an apex predator. It's like the king of the ocean, for me, in my eyes. See, now I like this. I could walk past you guys and you will not beef me. When you'll beef me, that's when I have a problem. Anytime you start the fight first, yeah. Don't need to finish that sentence. What I find amazing is the fact that we're doing all of this on foot, on horse, or on boat. And we are covering a lot of ground. We are making the distance. Seeing everything England has to offer. Communities, settlements, the Roman inspiration. Just imagine, England was conquered by the Romans, and then that birthed what we know as England today. Well, there's a lot that went on in between, but from then to here, jeez. And then England decided it would be kind of cool if they went over into Africa and got slaves to use for their plantations and to bring back home, right? Because that was a cool thing to do, right, England? Anyways, I don't have anything against England. I have something against the people who were in power when England did those things, and why they didn't fight against it.
I assure you. All right. Right. Let me show you something on your map.
Like, you always say that, but then I never see anything new on my map. So, what you're really telling yourself? This is always there. I think that guy scams me every time. He says he puts a new gear like location on my map. I check and it's never there. This is what I was yesterday.
Hey,
him.
follow me to the casks.
Yes. And you are my friend.
Let's see how fast we can go.
Can't be far now.
How those kicks? Whoa, it's Halloween, huh? They celebrated Halloween back in 873 AD. What is the origins of Halloween? And we still celebrate it today? That goes to show how far culture could come when you don't destroy someone's history. England. Could you imagine all the things and all the knowledge we've gained that's just been destroyed by pointless wars? Like, even thinking about it infuriates me. Okay, but now that I've used the word infuriate, and I'm unsure whether it's actually a real word, I'm kind of back down. I'm not that angry anymore. I use my own mistakes to just let go. I don't have any anger in me. But all I'm saying is, if history was preserved the way that it actually was, then I think that we would have been much different as a civilization. And if the Native Americans were allowed to live in peace and prosper as a people, I think that a majority of this earth would have still been under proper preservation and protection so that we won't be catching our ass to fight climate change right now. But nah, y'all just clean out the people that know what they're doing on the land and take over and cause a whole industrial stage where you'll just pollute everything and form this new weird form of life that needs to be maintained constantly. Anyways, I don't know what's chasing us, but I'm just gonna keep going, because who stops in a forest? Anyways, all I'm saying is persecution of the Native Americans were absolutely wrong. The persecution of many Africans was wrong. The persecution of any civilization was wrong. The persecution of the Jews by Hitler was wrong. The persecution of the Palestinians right now as we speak is wrong. The persecution of the Uyghur Muslims in China is wrong. The persecution of any person belonging to any culture because of cultural differences is wrong.
Remain steadfast.
No stamina. I'm playing with this man. Ah, got you. That was good. Alright. Let's just stop fucking around. Let's just deal with this man once and for all. He just did not expect it coming. Where did I put my hammer out from? I hope I'm going the right way. I hope so. Persecution of any peoples, regardless of culture, gender, race, religion, lifestyle habits, is wrong. And we as humans should not have the power to take another life. But we've created weapons, and we've created mass destruction, and we pride ourselves in war, and we enjoy things that bring us money. And wars make money, so why not have wars, right? Because when people are warring, people need to buy ammo, people need to buy guns, people need to buy weapons, people need to build up their armies, and they need to suit them up and buy the best equipment. You need food to sustain an army.
Hey!
Well, I just stole that man's food, and he's mad at me. Should we use a weapon? Oh, there's a lot of people here, I didn't even realize. Nah, let's just call off this. I'm not really feeling to fight. Yeah, I just want to continue my conversation on the wrongful killing of any population of people. None of it is justified. None of it is justified. None of it is justified. There shouldn't be wars in the first place. And in a perfect world, where jealousy and hate does not exist, there will be no wars. But it's very evident that even if we were to all start over with a handful of people, eventually, at some point, somebody is going to cause a problem and somebody is going to start a fight. And no matter how hard you try to keep the peace and the balance, there will always be unrest, and there will always be the yin to the yang. They must coexist. Why? Why, God? Why must the good and the bad coexist? Why can't they just be good? If you created this universe, you certainly have the power to do that. And if that's what the next life is, then word, say no more. But as of right now, in this world, in this dunya, we were fucked. And I hope you know that. So when we're going through this, and when we're talking about my life, just know that I have a lot of questions to ask.
Gods here are vigilant.
I miss. How are we going to defeat a man with a spear if we don't have a weapon? Okay, that didn't work. I guess that did. Alright, so the thing about defeating people with fists is when you knock them out, they're not really dead. They're just in an unconscious state. So I'm just gonna wake him back up. I'll try to at least. Alright, anyways. He's just gonna wake up with a really bad headache. And that's all, we could continue going. So maybe I should just beat people up in my fist and leave them. And that was better if I already knew. Instead of killing, I could just beat people up in my fist. Sure. But then they'll always return and there'll always be a problem. Anyways. All I'm saying is, I'm lost, I've been talking all this time and I just got lost.
I need your eyes, my friend.
Where do I need to be? I'm pretty sure I was going the right way at one point and then I just got confused. Where did we mark? We marked on the left side. Oh yeah, we're right there. Okay, we're not too bad off. Yeah, I thought we were very bad off. We're good. Yeah. So, let's think. What could be described as a perfect society? What is the definition of a perfect society? What is the definition of the word perfect? And what is perfect? Is something that is perfect can also not be? Then it's imperfect. Let's examine the word perfect. Is this tree perfectly placed in this map at its space and its time? Maybe. It is where it should be. It is where it's supposed to be. Is the grass perfect? The grass is just regular grass. So what would make the grass perfect? If it was trimmed maybe and had a certain look to it? Because this just looks like bushy grass. So when we start to define things with regards to a concept that we know as better, then we immediately categorize it. So when we ask, what is the perfect settlement or the perfect civilization, or even better, what is the perfect concept of a single family home? We could ask ourselves first and foremost, what is our personal definition of perfect? And what do we look for in a house? What do we look for in a home? What inspires us to love the space that we're in? What inspires us to want to create a space that feels unique and special to us? So that when we're immersed in that space, we could be our most creative self and we could be truly free and happy. And should it be stacked? And could we be stacked? Or do we require our own space to survive? Are we a community? Or do we require our space? Are we introverted or are we extroverted? Could we coexist with neighbors or do we just want to live alone? So we need to build up a list of factors first and foremost for what people are to define what people want. And once we know what people want, we can define the perfect living solution for anyone looking to purchase a single family home along Bloor Street. We need to work on our map, our Arc 200 map. That is one thing we need to get working on. I heard a fox or a rabbit? Fox. No, I don't want to kill a fox. Unlawful killing. I don't think anyone used to eat fox. Forest of Dinoa, we always find ourselves in this forest. And I'm lost again. Hold on. I just keep... We're passing through an entire forest to get to this, sir. Temple of Ceres Bureau. Oh, no. I remember going to this. I've done this before. Yeah, that's just not making sense. Simply because to get this piece, I just go anywhere and show you instead of talking about it. All I'm saying is one life to live, one time to live it, no second chances. So what did you do with your time? And how did you spend it? And were you good on this earth? Or did you cause confusion? Did you bring peace? Or did you bring destruction? What were your values? And what were your morals? Who did you believe in? And which was the last prophet that you understood? These are questions that will be asked. Who is the prophet you follow? Which guidance, which teachings do you follow? And if you look at real history, not fabricated history, if you look at real history, you will know that there's been thousands and thousands of men who were prophets placed on this earth to deliver a good message to people. And every single nation prior to the nation that existed during the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, every single nation of people had a prophet, and that is facts, and that is clear. So how do we have all these religions and all these different sects if throughout history and time we have been delivered one message, that there is one God, period? So all I'm saying is, I believe that there is one God, and I believe that Muhammad, peace be upon him, is the last messenger of God. And literally that's it. That's all. That is what is being a Muslim. That is the definition of being a Muslim. A believer has to say that he believes in God and that he believes in Muhammad as the last prophet. I could also say as a Muslim that I believe in God and I believe in Jesus Christ as a prophet. I believe in God and I believe in Moses as a prophet. I believe in God and I believe in Abraham as a prophet. I believe in God and I believe in Noah as a prophet. I believe in God and I believe in Suleiman as a prophet. Who else? Who else was a great prophet? Abraham and Isaac. I believe Isaac was a prophet too. No? Maybe. All these men that lived on this land, delivered one message. And yet, why do we seek anything more than what we already know? Well, we need to continuously gain knowledge, but what are we gaining knowledge in? Shouldn't that message be definitive? Shouldn't that message be all? And should we all not unite under that one banner? Because we know. Because there will be the day when we face judgment. And it is facts that we will all congregate together and know the truth. So why not just understand the truth from now? Why not just like learn about these men who were here before and the true story about the prophets and the message that they preach? Do your own research and do your own history and find out the truth about religions and the words that they preach. And what do the people preach inside of their places of worship? And what do they say? And what do they advise towards? All these things we need to take into account and not just live like without any wanting of understanding a greater purpose or a greater life. Just because I know with sure certainty that there's a God, I feel a sense of peace. Because if there's a God, that means that
Best not to draw attention here.
first of all, I should not enter it. If there's a God, that means that I am because of Him. And if I am because of Him, then I know that I'm in safe hands. Because He wouldn't create me and then just forget about me. Absolutely no way. No way God could forget about me. If I die, my bones, maybe not my bones, or could be, when I die I know I'll be resurrected. So 100% I'm not forgotten. And you're not forgotten either. Nor is any soul that has lived on this earth. This day will not be forgotten. Every single animal that's lived on this earth is lived and is decreed by one God. Hypothetically speaking, if this were the real world, this day would have had served its purpose of being there at its exact time. And that was probably the creation of the day in itself. Just to be present here at this time, so I could walk alongside. I am lost again.
Show me what lies ahead.
Seen a treasure? Let's just go here, you know what? We've just been losing ourselves for this whole stream. I don't even know what that is. I am not oriented.
Stretch your wings.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just it. And that's just one perspective. And all I'm saying as well is just because I have this perspective doesn't mean that I expect everybody else to have this perspective, and doesn't mean that I expect literally anyone else to have this perspective. This is my perspective and I have to answer to God for my beliefs. So if you have a different belief, then okay, that's fine. You live your own life. You have to answer for your own morals and you have to answer for your own beliefs. And I will never judge another person because of their beliefs. And if I believe there is a God and somebody believes there is no God, I won't hate that person. And I can't hate that person. Because that's just not in my nature as a believer of God to hate another person just because of their beliefs. Only if they do me ill or if they purposely threaten me, I can't fight somebody to something so tedious, something so small. My purpose is not to like guide people to God either. Like, you should find God on your own time, and that's up to you, bro. That's not on me. I'm just a messenger. I'm the bearer of good news, and I bring a message of peace. No way am I a messenger of God. I'm just a messenger, period. I'm a messenger of time. Right now I'm documenting this, so I guess I'm documenting this moment in time when I was playing this, and where I was at a stage of my life where I could actually play this game for hours on end, and I had nothing to worry about, and I had no real problems just yet. I wasn't in debt, and I was still a student, and I was just running through the fields of England, and I'm lost. We are just not like focusing today. I don't know why. We're just going off in some really deep conversations and not taking into account what we're doing. I guess that was kind of beautiful too, to get lost in conversation. I know everything that I say on the stream will be timeless because it'll stay until I decide to remove it. I high-key want though, for future references, to keep this so that there's sure like word that you know who I am and what I was about. So even when I'm testifying for myself, you could testify for me that I was a man of peace. And beyond all these wild things I used to do, I was a good person deep down. I think this is a good place to take a picture. Is this tree upside down? These aren't roots, right? Yeah, they are. Duh. Why do even roots look like trees? Y'all ever took in roots? The root of a tree? Honestly, when I think about trees, oh, let me take a picture. When I think about trees, I think about a complete like balance between what grows above the ground and what grows underneath. And nothing could grow above unless it grows underneath. Trees are their own magnificent beings. They are alive in their own ways. And I respect that. And I respect trees. Deforestation was one of the worst things to happen. Why I say that? Beyond getting material for paper and documenting history, etc., I feel like we've took it into excess and we've cleared out entire forests with the purpose of just mass producing, in which we should have been finding ulterior ways from the very beginning. This is not the treasure. Absolutely not. I refuse to believe that was the treasure. Am I gonna have to swim? Probably. Kinda don't want to. No. Oh, I think I fucked up. I definitely think I fucked up. First of all, we left back piece of iron. That does not sound like something I would do. I'm really out of it today. Nothing else. Should be able to. Why am I so dumb sometimes? Wait. I don't think I was supposed to jump off. Or maybe I was. Here we have to go. We went from fishing to Gorda. Range. Well, I guess if we're talking about literally any topic, we have to give thanks to God. And there's a saying in Islam which I think is extremely beautiful that says, if you mention God, in any like group, he will mention you in our group better than the group that you mention him in. So if I just mention God, period, he would mention me. And if I remember God, he would remember me. That's kind of cool. The quote of Pedron Besrad: only a stout and a fearless heart finds the scarlet robe. Darkness is your cloak and light will be your shroud. Okay. Darkness is my cloak. Light will be a shroud.
Shit! I have to repair that.
I'm just burning up in here. Is that what they meant? Holy fuck, that's what they meant. I can't get out. I don't know what's going on. I'm just gonna die here. That was a trap. Yo! I'm so confused as to why that just... Okay. Just act as nothing happened.
Must serve some purpose.
Where were we? This is like right underneath. Oh, I fucked up. I just entered a void. I broke the game. I broke the game. Why am I like this? I'll just take a picture. Leave it up to me to find out, right? This is blocking me when I was trying to escape. All I was trying to do was move this and I couldn't. Wait. This is not a place to get lost. I'm assuming we have to just go back from where we came from. Which was over here, I guess. We're done here. Wow. I'm just a master assassin. That's what I am. Don't ask me how. Just know that I am. I saw we left a boat somewhere. Oh yeah, we did. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Could you imagine if someone ambushed us down there? Right now I just hit in a dread reverse. I forgot where we came in. Oh, it's right over there. Like, I know you're up there, but how do I get to you? I don't think I could go up there. Oh, I can. All of this is left underneath the water. That's why I go. I don't know why I can't take off my hoodie. I should be able to. Oh, I need to show you this. I need to show you this. Whenever I'm using fist alone, there's a way that you could like just jump and lie down anywhere. Anytime I need to take a break, I'll just do that. And he just stays there. Like unless I move him, he's just gonna stay there. Like he's not gonna get up. I need to do that on a really nice, like peaceful day. Just in some really nice tall grass. Just go and jump in. Just like this. We were still lost, I'm pretty sure. We missed all of that? We are really losing our touch. Wow. 1 minute into stream now. 6th of March, yeah? It's only been 6 days, bro. I think that for documentation purposes, we're doing an excellent job having a lot of content and just moving throughout the entire game, giving the game what it deserves, a proper like run through where we just do everything. It's recorded and it's documented. Whoa! I didn't even know you was there.
You are mine.
Who said that? He's gonna be difficult to defeat.
Don't just stand there, you stump.
Okay. Did he just block that with his sword?
You'll make good fish bait.
Hold on, this fight is going a little weird.
Make him eat with the arm part again.
He's just gonna take all the lash in the world? Okay.
Do something useful.
I could stick this man with a harpoon in him.
You lumps need help. Move your bones, you witless pillar.
These men were just like really bad, I guess. Whoa! This is the first time I've seen this. My two enemies are fighting each other.
I'm not.
Why is he calling him a heathen? Okay. Thank you. That's the first time that's ever happened. Okay. I mean, okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I kind of feel like you wanted Book too, bro. You didn't have any sauce.
Come on, then!
Ah! Whoa!
I see what you did. Take it!
Wow, that was a clean shot. Wow, that was a clean shot. You are better than me, my friend. That man just bitch slapped us? Nah! 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 That man just...
Die!
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Do it. Go ahead. Do it. Can't believe you bitch slapped us. Why would he do that? He made me pull out my weapons. I am lost. I keep getting into dumb interactions and I lose myself. Where do we go? Something just appeared there. What is that? I just saw something appear like right here. Nah, this game is tripping. Oh, look, it was right there. I can't mark it either. This is weird. I don't know what it is. Would it allow me to mark it? I don't know. Y'all see this, right? I'm not the only one, right? Oh, I think I know what that is. Mushrooms? Yeah, let's chip on some mushrooms. I don't mind. I think Evo deserves a well-deserved rest from all of this running about we've been doing. I don't even know where I'm at.
Surveying the area, Susan.
From all this running about we've been... Is it... No, sorry. It is mushrooms. Yeah, let's do it. I could call my horse first on. By the end of this month, I should be able to speak like much better than I do right now. I won't have trouble eating my words. That was the goal. Alright. Let's just flip ourselves up and trip. Defeat the enemy? Why? This is supposed to be a good trip, not a bad one. Wow. And a hug? Nah, I needed my hammer or something, dog. What's going on here? This is such a weird trip. Why do I need to fight? Why am I fighting in this trip? And a hug enough. I died. That was a bad trip. Yo, I just ate mushrooms and I started to see demons. What about that makes sense? He died? I think this is the first time playing this. No, this is absolutely not the first time we've died playing this game on stream. We've died 1,000 times to that one guy we tried to defeat 100 times. But it's giving me the option to trip again. Nah, I'm good. I'm good, love. Thanks, though. I thought it was gonna be one of those easy-going trips. They want me to fight. I'm good. You hear that? Sounds like a refund. I don't know what that sound was. It's coming from here. Why am I investigating? Who do I think I am?
What do you see?
Oh, what is that? It just went down pretty close. Bro, right now we're in the middle of England. I don't know where to go. I feel like I just need to drink some iced tea. So I'm just gonna leave the bird, let it fly for a little bit, have a drink, and come back. Okay, good luck. I'm just gonna follow a road until I get somewhere. When am I gonna find me? Okay, let me not start that conversation on stream. Especially if like I'm doing this for the future. Nobody needs to know about my fantasies and my desires. That's off limits to the public world. I'll hit you out on the Royal Personals. My biggest fan. It's like, it would be all good if you weren't even like actively listening and watching the stream. Just the fact that you're on and interacting with the stream is like way more than enough and way more than what's expected of you. So thank you. He was just fed up of sitting down on the horse the regular way, so he decided to stand up. Hogs just always want that smoke. Like, he is still following me. Why? I don't like this. It's starting to snow. Maybe I'm moving way too close to the north. You know what I haven't found in a while? A zealot. I feel like we've taken care of most of them. This is something that we should focus on actually. There's only 1, 2, 3 more zealots for us to take out. Unidentified zealot. Kalin defeated him. That's the one with the spear. I think he had a sword. This is what we said we were going to do last game, right? Let's defeat the people that only have like another clue to find. Dart, the anvil, and the bill hook. Anvil sounds cool. Investigate the smithy next to the circular ruins on the grounds of St. Albans Abbey, Oxenfordshire, north of London. Warden of Wealth? Okay, let's do it. Above London, Oxenfordshire, St. Albans Alley. Investigate on the left side of the ruins. Sorry, not the left side, but the circular. Should be here, I guess. I don't know. We've definitely looted it before. Oxenfordshire. That was a good distance. I don't even know like which direction I should be going.
Oh, my eyes.
Ah. Should we just balance some rocks instead? Should we? I feel like we should do something peaceful and then move on. Let's do something peaceful and then move on to like taking out this Templar. Have that balance. I don't know why he was like sitting down on the horse. I didn't ask him to do that. Oh, I did. So I wonder if I'm on top here, what can I do? No. Can I jump? Yeah, it says I could jump. But where? Ooh, that was bad. I jumped over your head. Maybe I could jump to the side. Yeah, I could. I didn't even know that until like 2 seconds ago. You learn something new every day. On the 6th day of March, we learned about our horse. Okay. Something felt wrong. Or am I just tripping? Well, I'm not the first to balance. Fuck them rocks. Nah, they're actually really well balanced. Okay.
Sound of stones falling upon stones is nice. They click and clack so well.
I prefer them as skipping stones. The whish and sploosh. Watch.
Sigurd, stop that.
You see that? How far it went? A giant's arm I had. The strength of the gods.
That was mine.
You know better than to take what is not yours, Sigurd. Must I tell your father how badly you behaved today?
Say what you like. He would not believe you.
He would.
Now, if the text could just disappear, I could see everything properly.
And invite me to drink in his hall. Be warned.
Ah, this is gonna slide down. So we need some kind of support. Yeah, this is bad. But we could place it on the highest point of this first rock. Just balance it in a way that allowed it to be stable. I guess. It always keeps coming down, so that's... Oh, I think we're good there. Why not? This is not gonna work. This is definitely not gonna work. Absolutely not. No way. No way this works. This is just not the way physics works. Possibly. Nah, if I have to balance anything on this rock, I can't do that. What I need here was a balance, not another rock. Yes, I needed someone like you to lie down flat. Did you do that? That would work. And you need to tilt onto your best side. Probably this side. Yes. I don't know, I have a bad feeling. I feel like I'm putting it a bit too forward. I feel like there is good. Look, you feel like this is gonna fall. Or not. Okay. The last rock. This is it here. Do or die, yeah? All I'm saying is I feel like I'm gonna throw down this entire structure right now. I don't even want to place this rock. It's gonna fall and throw down everything. I just know it. Knowing me and my luck, I just need to make sure that this last stone is really balanced. No. Okay, at least it didn't throw down anything else. It definitely made it less stable, but that's okay. We just weren't having luck. Let's try this one instead. I feel like we'd have a bit more luck with this one. Sometimes you just need to change the route that you're using in life. Find a fresh perspective and then try again. It's gonna fall! Ah! Okay. No problem. We almost had it. It fell. That's what happened. Well, that was funny. I saw it coming too. Right now I'm just angry. I'll place the rocks however I want to. No care, no passion, just stand. How did that work? And if all your stones fall down in life, try again. I'm just gonna take a deep breath and say, Trust and have faith. If the base, I need to stable the base, yo. It's on a slanted base. I should be good at this. It's literally what I specialize in. And if you couldn't do this, then that just says a lot. Okay, so this has to come down. Let's just so we know where it balances. And we know where it wants to go. This is not gonna work. This is not the rock that's supposed to be here. Yeah, this is so slanted. Okay. Yeah, I feel like at this point I shouldn't even try to balance this rock. This needs to be straight. Alright. Come. You need some taming. That's what you need. Right. Stay right there. Don't move. This is a decent size one. We could use this very top. We need a mid. Oh, why do I feel like a... Duh. I could use this on the slant. That makes perfect sense. Duh. Hold on. Hold on. Could use this here, and I could prop another stone right underneath so that it's straight. That's how we were gonna have to go about doing this. So I need the other stone, small one to fit in right in front or behind? Hold on, let's just pull this rock down a little bit. We could use other rocks to like fix. Alright. It's almost there. So now I'm gonna place this rock in where just wedge it in. I just want to make sure that's like perfectly snug inside. I think that would do for now. Right. Now we have a little bit better of a base. No, this is top. 100%. This is just top energy. Oh, this needs to come up a little bit more too. If I could get the base really straight, then I'll get you. So if I want to straighten this, can't push. There we go. But we don't have enough rocks to do what I'm trying to do here. I'm focused so much on the base that the actual structure would be lacking. I'm just gonna put a lot of weight on it at the top for now. Just because. Alright. Change the way that the force is being laid out. The acting forces on each other. No, that's wrong. Could it? No, it would tilt and fall down. What about this side? I don't think this, no, that's not gonna work. Do I actually have to focus for this? Hold on. Why is this giving me so much trouble? First of all, base is not even straight, it's slanted. I need to wedge this rock in properly. Alright, this is where I need to go. Tilt, rotate, down, there we go. I think I wedged it there. It's still not straight. I know what I have to do, is just execution is poor. Alright, come here, big boy. You are going to be here until we get this right. You need to be slanted this way. This is how you have to sit down. Right like this. Just like this. Just like this. That's how you have to be. That's all I'm asking from you. I'm gonna put him here now. Just in case you want some support. I got you. I got you. Oh no. Okay, actually, that may work. I just had to apply pressure from the get-go. Okay. I'm putting pressure so that it comes forward. Right. Right. Can the other rock make it? No, I don't think so. What happens if we remove this? I thought about it. This is still at a slant. This is a bad slant. I think this would work. Do I have any more rocks to use? Yes, I do. But like, am I gonna use it? No, I'm not. Could I use it? I probably should. I feel like I touched this, and this is going all the way down. Yeah, I do not want to fuck around with this. No. Can I reach this with this? Yes, I can. This has to just be... No, I can't. Okay. Alright, I guess it has to be you. We're gonna have to balance you somehow. On this weird design that we built. Somehow you're gonna have to fit in. I see this side has a bend, so let's utilize that. Could use that to be the tipping scale. Yeah, this is not going to balance. Absolutely not. No way. There's something needs to change. This is going to fall. Absolutely. There's no way that this is going to balance. Absolutely no way. We're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. It doesn't even make sense. It is not going to balance. Don't even let go of this rock. It's unstable. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I did it. Ah! I need to like just wedge a stone in here. If I could get this to balance just as it is. That's way too much weight on one side. Much better. Maybe a different direction. Just to help it out. Okay. I pressed the wrong button there. Okay, I think this is gonna be it here. I think this is gonna be it here. I do believe that this is gonna be it here. Let's see how they built this. It's not even tall. Y'all failed. What are we doing that's so wrong? First of all, positioning of the base was the most important thing. If the base wasn't straight, the second one wouldn't be straight, and if the second one isn't straight, then the entire structure will not be straight. So we need to figure out the base. That was definitely not it. Like, I'm not gonna rest until I get this. I hope you know that. Why can't it just be like this? Right now, we just didn't care. Right now is on an anything is anything basis. This first rock slides, is not that it slides, it's just the base is not anywhere close to what I'd want it to be. This is just gonna slide right off. Why not? What am I doing? This rock here could not work. This has to go. This is not balanced. That just looked much better in my mind. Do I need to like go back to school or something? Because I can't balance a couple of rocks. What is my life? This is going to slide down. The weight of this rock is so much that it's going to slide off. Your purpose isn't to be sideways though. Your purpose is to be up. I hate this rock. Right. Alright, base first. Then comes you with your little slanted self like this. Then this. Is this fit inside? If I turn it around maybe. Yeah? No. Yeah? I guess? No. No. This is the last rock. We just had to place a rock on top of this and we were done. Just please do not fall. All we had to do was place this last rock right here and balance it in perfect harmony. That's all we had to do. That is all we have to do. This last rock just needs to be balanced. That is all. And as long as this last rock doesn't fall, it should be fine. That is balancing on so little. Maybe we should something like this. That is 100% going to fall. No doubts about it. Why was this last one so difficult? Because of the shape of the rock, maybe? That is going to fall. Right now we were trying to balance a rock and we couldn't. That's how poor we are right now. I think I'm definitely going through. Almost. Picked it up and just threw it down. Doesn't sound right. Ah, this one we can move all the way to the end. That's it. Okay, yeah, no problem. I'm struggling with these rocks right now. Okay, again, I forgot about this rock. How could I do that? Unless I was meant to. Could it be that all along this was the way that it needed to be? No way, right? That's just not how it's gonna end, right? That's just no, like no way, right? Absolutely no way, right? Could this work? Architecturally? Yeah, could. We oriented it right. Because that fits. Alright, we need to say a prayer before we let this rock go because it's gonna fall. Alright. Okay. Fuck! What do I have to do to make y'all stand up straight? It's always gonna be bent. Unless. Please, somebody take me out of my misery. I've been working on this rock for the past 30 minutes, maybe even more, and I've made no progress whatsoever. Oh well, so the thing goes sometime. Now you see the top is not balanced, that's what's throwing it off. If I could balance this from here so that I get up perfectly straight, yes. That's not perfectly straight, but it could work. Yeah, I am failing at this. I'm not even trying to continue anymore. I just feel that building rocks, feel that balancing them, something that took time and skill, both of which, one of which I have none of. Wasn't solid. This was not solid. This was going to fall. Without a doubt, this is gonna fall. Without a doubt. Without a single doubt, this is gonna fall. It's bent. We've been here for so long it started to rain, yes? Okay, that's enough rocks. Clearly sucked at stacking rocks. We're not leaving this spot until we stack those rocks. I'm 2 minutes into the stream. I think I could end it now. But definitely next time we come on, I need to stack those rocks, no matter what. GG's.